I need to talk about something that's been eating me alive for the past 6 months. And I'm not even sure why I'm telling the internet this, but I can't keep it inside anymore. I did something for my sister. Something big. I made a huge sacrifice for her. And she told everyone in our family that I never did anything, that I was selfish, that I abandoned her when she needed me most. And the worst part? Nobody knows the truth except me. I'm sitting here and I'm furious. But I'm also heartbroken, because the person I sacrificed for is the person who hurt me the most, and I want to understand why. I want to know if I was wrong. If maybe I expected too much gratitude. If maybe I should have expected this. So I'm going to tell you the whole story. And I need you to listen because I feel like I'm going crazy. And I need to know if what she did was justified or if I have a right to be angry. This is what happened. Let me start with my sister. Her name is Lisa, and we had a really good relationship growing up. Not perfect, but good. We looked out for each other. When I was 12 and some kids were bullying me at school, Lisa told them off. She was only 14, but she defended me like I was her responsibility. That's just who she was. She took care of people. When she was going through a rough breakup in her 20s, I was the one she called at 3 a.m. I just listened to her cry. I wouldn't try to fix it. I'd just be there. We were close, real close, but then life happened. I got older, she got older. I moved across the country for work. She stayed where we grew up. We still talked, but not as much. You know how it is with siblings sometimes. You're super close, then you just drift. Then one day, I get a call from my mom. She tells me that Lisa is in serious debt. And I mean serious. Like $47,000 serious. Credit cards, personal loans, some legal stuff I won't get into. But basically, my sister was drowning. And my mom's like, I don't know what to do. Your dad and I can't help. We're already stretched thin. And I'm like, okay, well, what about Lisa? What's her plan? My mom says she doesn't have one. She's just spiraling. She won't even talk to us about it anymore. So at this moment, I have a choice to make. And this is important because this is where everything starts. Do I get involved? Do I offer to help? Or do I stay out of it because it's not my responsibility? And I'm asking you right now, what would you do? Like genuinely. If your sibling was in crisis and you had the means to help, would you? Or would you say it's their problem to figure out? Because I spent like an hour thinking about this. So 6 months after I finished paying off all her debt, I'm at a family gathering. My parents, my sister, my cousins. It's Thanksgiving. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to my family talk. And my cousin asks Lisa, so your financial situation is better now? And Lisa, she looks at me and then she looks away. And she says, yeah, it's a lot better. I've been dealing with it on my own. It was hard, but I'm getting through it. And my mom's like, that's great, honey. We're so proud of you for handling it yourself. And I'm just sitting there, processing what she just said. She told our family that she paid off her own debt, that she handled it, that nobody helped her. And she looked right at me when she said it. I didn't say anything at that moment. I didn't want to make a scene at Thanksgiving. So I just sat there. And I said nothing. But inside, something broke. Later that night, I texted her. I was like, why did you tell Mom and the family that you paid off your debt yourself? And her response was like, because it's embarrassing that I needed help. I don't want people to know that. And I was like, I'm not people, Lisa. I'm your brother. I spent an entire year of my life paying for that. And she responded, I know, and I'm grateful, but I can't have everyone pitying me. I can't have them thinking I'm weak. And I get it. I genuinely get it. She didn't want to feel weak. She didn't want people thinking she couldn't handle her own life. But in trying to protect her own image, she completely erased what I did. And it wasn't just that one conversation. After that, it became a pattern. My cousin would be like, wow, Lisa, you really turned things around? And Lisa would be like, yeah, I did a lot of work on myself. No mention of me. My uncle would say, you're so strong for getting out of that situation. But she'd be like, thank you. It took everything I had. Nothing about how I worked 2 jobs for a year. And every time I'd feel this little knife, just a small one, but it added up. But here's where it gets really bad. About 4 months ago, we're at a family dinner, and my mom is talking about money, about how she and my dad are struggling with retirement, about how they wish their kids could help them. And my other cousin mentions something about financial help from family. And then she looks at me and goes, Well, some people help and some people don't. And I know she's talking about me, because apparently the narrative has become that I'm selfish, that I don't help my family. And Lisa is sitting right there, and she doesn't correct it. She just lets it happen. My own sister let people believe I was selfish and unhelpful while she knew the truth. She knew that I had sacrificed everything for her, and she said nothing. That's when I realized she wasn't grateful. She was embarrassed by the help. And instead of being honest about it, she just erased me from the story entirely. So I asked you, if you help someone in a huge way, and they lie about it to make themselves look better, does that make you angry? Or is that on you for expecting gratitude? Because I'm not sure anymore. So I finally confronted her. I couldn't hold it in anymore. It had been eating me up for months. I called her up and I was like, Lisa, we need to talk. And she probably knew what it was about because she immediately got defensive. She was like, what? What did I do? And I said, you told Mom and Dad that you paid off your debt yourself. You let our family think I never helped you. And now they think I'm selfish and that I don't care about family. And she was quiet for a second. And then she said something that I'm still trying to process. She said, well, you did help me. You're acting like I'm ungrateful, but I never asked you to do that. You made that choice on your own. And I'm like, yeah, I made a choice to help my sister because she was drowning. That's what family does. And she said, but you acted like a martyr about it. Like you expected me to worship you for it. I never expected that, I said. I just expected you to be honest about it. To not lie to our family and make me look like a selfish asshole. And she was like, I'm not responsible for what people think about you. You should have told them yourself if you wanted credit. Credit? I didn't do it for credit. I did it because you're my sister and I loved you. And she didn't get it. She couldn't understand that I sacrificed that year not to be a hero, but because she was family. And then she said something that destroyed me. She said, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have paid off my debt, because now I feel like I owe you my gratitude for the rest of my life. And I don't want to feel that way. So my sacrifice, my entire year of sacrifice, was a burden to her. It made her feel bad. I didn't help her. I trapped her in guilt. And she was telling me that it would have been better if I just hadn't helped at all. I didn't know what to say after that. So I just hung up. And I haven't talked to her since. That was 3 months ago. And I'm sitting here and I don't know if I have a right to be angry. Because maybe she's right. Maybe by helping her, I put her in a position where she felt indebted to me. Maybe I made it about myself without realizing it. Or maybe she's just ungrateful. And she's trying to make it my fault that she feels guilty about what I did. Pause. And I don't know which one is true. And that's what's killing me. Here's what's happened since then. My parents know that something happened between me and Lisa, but they don't know the details. And Lisa apparently told them that we had a fight about something stupid, and that I'm being unreasonable. So now my mom is asking me to let it go, and be the bigger person, and just apologize. Apologize for what? For sacrificing a year of my life? For working 2 jobs? For going into debt to help her? But I haven't told them the full story. Because if I do, it becomes this whole family thing. And I don't want to hurt my parents. I don't want to make them choose sides. So I've just kept quiet. Again. And the worst part is that I'm sitting here questioning everything. I'm questioning if I was wrong to expect any gratitude at all. I'm questioning if I was selfish for doing something nice and then expecting her to acknowledge it. I'm questioning if maybe I did do it to be a hero, and I'm just not honest with myself about it. Because when you sacrifice something for someone, there's an expectation there. You know? Like you give up a year of your life, you expect something. Not material, not recognition, just acknowledgement. Just, my brother did this for me, and it was a big deal, and I'm not going to pretend he didn't. That's all I needed, and she couldn't even give me that. And now I'm thinking, did I create this situation? Like, if I had just told everyone what I did, would she have felt less trapped? Would she have felt less obligated to lie? Or is it on her for being a human being and just being honest? I'm also dealing with the financial aftermath. I'm still in debt from paying off her debt. I'm working hard to dig myself out of the hole. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not dating because I can't afford to. I'm not traveling. I'm not living my life. And she's fine. She's got her fresh start. She's using that clean slate to move forward, which I'm happy about. Genuinely, I'm glad she's okay. But I'm sitting here 6 months later, and I still haven't recovered from what I did for her. And the person I did it for told me it was a burden. So what was it all for? I keep wondering, am I not supposed to help people because they might not appreciate it? Am I not supposed to sacrifice because they might resent it? Am I supposed to just take care of myself and let everyone else figure it out? Because that's what this experience is teaching me, and I don't like that lesson. So I'm here asking you, and I really, really need you to think about this carefully before you answer. Am I the asshole? Did I do something wrong by paying off her debt? Should I have let her figure it out herself so she wouldn't feel indebted to me? Or is she the asshole for lying to our family and making me look bad? Or are we both assholes in this situation for different reasons? Because honestly, I don't know. I'm genuinely confused. And the fact that I'm confused is making me question everything I thought I knew about myself. I thought I was a good brother. I thought I was someone who helps family. I thought I had good intentions. But now I'm wondering if I was just selfish in a different way. Like maybe I did it to feel like a good person. Maybe I did it for the emotional reward of being the savior. Maybe I expected gratitude as payment. And if that's true, then I need to accept that. I need to own that. Because I don't want to be that person. But if it's not true, if I genuinely just did it out of love, then I have a right to be angry. I have a right to feel hurt. So tell me, please, in the comments, tell me what you think. Do you think I was wrong? Do you think she was wrong? Do you think we're both wrong in different ways? And here's my other question. If you've done something big for someone, and they didn't appreciate it, how did you deal with that? How did you move forward? How did you not become bitter? Because that's where I am right now. I can feel the bitterness creeping in. And I don't like it, and I don't know how to stop it. My sister and I aren't talking. My family is a little bit fractured, and I'm sitting here still in debt, still working hard to recover. And I'm wondering if any of it was worth it. That's the real question, isn't it? Was sacrificing my entire year for her worth the pain she caused me after? And I don't have the answer. So please, tell me. Help me understand if I'm overreacting or if I have a right to feel what I'm feeling. Because I'm lost. I'm genuinely lost. And I don't know how to forgive her. I don't know how to move forward. I don't know how to trust my own intentions anymore. All I know is that I love my sister, and she hurt me, and I don't know how to reconcile those two things. So that's my story. That's what happened. And I'm sorry if this is messy and all over the place, but this is where I'm at. Please, tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you've been there. Because right now, I really need to know that I'm not crazy for feeling what I'm feeling. Thank you for listening.